Hello and welcome. It's Gillykube from the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia. I've been mixing some of the primary elements, pigments I got from Capriole Shabby Chic. All these different colours, and I've mixed them with the vivid enamel, 50 mils of the vivid enamel to 50 mils of the Jo Sonja's varnish, and then in each cup I put that, so there's 100 mils after you add, and then I'll put one flat scoop of the Cooroy Bling My Kit. Oh my goodness, there's such absolutely primary elements, pigments. So I have been busy doing this, so that's what I've done. So 50 mils of the vivid enamel and 50 mils of Jo Sonja's to one scoop of this to make up. You only use a small amount, so probably best that you only make up the amount that you want to use at the time. So I will tell you the colours that I've used, and I'm just testing. I have used primary elements before and I have done a few videos on them, so yes, they are there. Just trying to think, would I be better to put that up on something like that, maybe, just to keep it up a little bit. I probably could have put my push pins in it, but I didn't. So that was the mixture of those particular paints, and in this particular one I have used the Love Struck, Indian Spice, Tiger Eye, Kiwi, and one more, this gorgeous Olive Vine. So that's what I'm using just to test them out, because I haven't actually used the vivid enamel from Cooroy before. I haven't actually used that. I have used the primary elements that a lovely lady called Stephanie Hancock sent me quite a long time ago. So now that Capriole Shabby Chic are stocking all the colours, they're just unbelievable. So you will see on the site exactly what they do have in stock, and that they have all the little doodabbies to go with it all. So there we go. So I've been told that for a base I will need a semi-gloss pillow, but I haven't got semi-gloss. I've only got this low sheen paint, so I don't know if it works regardless of having the semi-gloss. I don't know. So we're going to try it. Now I have mixed up for my cell accelerator on the top, Amsterdam paints, and this is the lamp black. Oh, I have got the titanium white, and I might mix up afterwards. The ratios that I've mixed this with is I put 5 mils in my cup of the black, and 20 mils of the floetrol in a cup. Now I have got these ratios off watching a video by the lovely Saskia Smith from the Netherlands. So I watched her mixing the ratios for these particular paints, pigments. So I am very thankful to Saskia. So thank you, Saskia. I watched your video and I'm following Saskia's recipe. The only thing I haven't got, I've got everything but the gloss base or semi-gloss base, so I will get some. I have got the Australian floetrol, the goldy gold floetrol of cell making, which costs about $57 Australian for this 4 litres, but I just go and collect it from the local hardware, so it's not hard to get in Australia. So I've mixed that at those ratios: 5 mils of the Amsterdam lamp black and 20 mils of floetrol, so it should make 25 mils of mixture. So I'm going to try the lamp black. I have got the white there to try, and my dog's been very naughty and barking away. I have not got any semi-gloss paint anywhere in the like house paint, and I'm pretty sure that lots of others have used other paints, but I wanted to try and use the exact recipe that Sashka used, so I cannot follow it because I haven't got the exact paint. And I think they use plenty of these, plenty. So I'm just going to try it and see what I get. Never done this. I never do exact recipes. If you follow me, you know that I'm not one for doing 20 mils of this and 10 mils of that. I just don't like it. So this is new to me, doing it all in the proper Duvelakis. So I'm not sure how much. Let's give it another little go of that, hey. That's that one. And I'm going to go, I think that one was the Indian spice. This is the greeny one. Gosh, I'm having to concentrate here. I'm not a lover of anything that takes all exact measurements, and of course this bloom technique that craze for the last year is all about exact measurements, and I'm just not. I don't like it. I just don't like exact measurements of anything. I don't like things that are like, even in my home, like things on the wall have to be off center. I don't like centered things. I don't like perfect things. I like imperfect things. That's what I like. So I don't know if I'm going way over with the bits. I'm sure that I probably should have just started off with less. Oh, stop then. I've just put a light colour on top because I'm using the lamp black as my cell activator. I'm going to use my little blower because I'm no good at that blowy thing, blowing it and puffing and carrying on. So I'm going to use my little blower. I just hope my camera doesn't go off. I have to double check it because I'm using the USB port. So bear with me. So apparently I put a blob of this on the top. Is that right? Everybody, tell me. See, I don't think my base paint is the best that I'm using. You see, it's got the dendrites or whatever you call them. Let's give this. I'm using the world's little blower. I got this one from Capriole Shabby Chic too. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'll give these a blow. Oh. Well, that very bit there looks pretty-ish. Well, I don't get these lovely effects. Is it the paint that I'm using underneath? What is it, guys? You tell me. I have no idea. The paints, the pigments are absolutely gloriously shimmery, shiny, stunning colours. I definitely love those pigments, but I don't think I've got the right paint for my pillow underneath. Maybe if you don't shut up, you won't have any dinner. You won't have your pudding if you don't eat your dinner. Where did that saying come from? That was from a song, wasn't it? I mean, wow, the effect, it doesn't have to be bloomy. The paints are stunning. Stunning, stunning. The pigments are just the shimmery-ish, shiny, so I'm really looking forward to trying these pigments actually in a blowout, because the colours will be. So I might actually do that right next with, I'll have to water them down, but that's beautiful. Beautiful. I haven't got the little celly effects all over it, but I absolutely love the colours. So maybe, could I do a swipe from there on and see what that turns out like? Could I, people? Is that allowed? My art room, my rules. I'm very carefully looking in my sink. I just went to the sink earlier to wash some cups out, and I picked up a cloth and there was a big hairy spider on it, and I'm not worried about spiders, oh look at that, at all, but when they're big and hairy, and I didn't like that, especially the thought of it running up my arm. So I am going to, no, you know what, that's too gorgeous, isn't it? You don't have to have all those. Well, that's my learning curve. I've got to learn how to get that to bloom up. I just love that. Just that alone, with resin on it. Oh my giddy eye. I'm going to actually leave that, guys. I will continue to practice, but definitely that pillow paint that I've got underneath is just interior low sheen, and in the lovely Sashka's she said for sure, because I wrote it down, semi-gloss, so it must have some difference in the paint formula, so I will try again when I go and buy some semi-gloss paint. So I'll go from there. Okay, thanks so much for bearing with me, but these pigments are absolutely beautiful, and they're now all available in Australia, which we couldn't get your lovely colour art pigments, but we can now. So there you go, the link is underneath at Capriole Shabby Chic. So thank you so much for joining me. Until tomorrow, bye for now, take care.